HK-47 doesn't have much. Mission really doesn't have much. I kind of need her to get some better gear. The droid's alright. The small droid, the Wookiee, Zalbar's okay. I don't know about, Jahiri. I don't use her very much. I think she's okay, if I recall. She's, like, not that bad. Karth is pretty good, but you need to keep him in the back line.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was
hell does that
serving at
mean?
Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat-hound, but they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
She's not very good
That's
at that.
the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
This is fascinating. Oh, more sand people. I was like, are we getting another conversation already? Alright, I think this is the one we lost to before, so we should be okay this time. We're well prepared. Let's throw out a poison grenade. It'll be really funny. I do like stun. Go for it. And we just teleported behind for some reason. Don't know why. Okay. Canderous just died because he was stunned and couldn't do anything. I just want to take this guy out. Really.
I'm here.
And we win. Bastila is like a really good Force user, is also very helpful. Whereas my character is not actually very good at the Force. Definitely one of my bigger regrets. I'm not trying to push that a little bit more. Whoops.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Yeah, she's so good to have around because she can just instantly heal everybody to full without any sort of issue. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sorry, there's not a lot of me talking about stuff at the moment. I'm very much trying to just not die. It's kind of my main focus for now. There's a lot of shit happening out here, a lot more shit than I kind of expected. I was kind of hoping, I don't know if I should say I was hoping, but I was expecting this would be a little bit more of a kind of wide open area, and it is really not at all. I mean, it is, but like there's a lot of shit in it that I wasn't expecting to be here. Anyways, we're gonna go to this thing. So we need to go to the Sand People. As far as I know, there's not really anything that should be... Wait, I completed this, did I not? Why is it still active? Oh well, whatever. I killed Jaggy, he's dead. Is there gonna be more to that for some reason? I don't really know. I hope it didn't glitch out or something. We'll see. It's one of my worst fears is a fucking quest just like bugging out and being uncompletable. Can't freaking stand it, dude. This thing looks like it's on fire. Who are you guys? Hello?
These Sand People are vicious. They attacked without any reason.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this was a mining thing. I thought this was one of the like Jawas. Isn't this one of those things that the Jawas use? I don't know, whatever. What's up?
Who are you? Ah, it doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
There's 4 of them. Here's what we do. We do a force stun and a advanced throw lightsaber, and then some flurries. I always forget which button it is. God damn it. For you, we do 2 advanced throw lightsabers and a power throw, and then for you, you can help with that guy, I guess. And we play this out. Actually, I've changed my mind. Attack this guy. Try to stun this guy and then flurry the shit out of
What
him.
can I do?
You throw out your lightsaber this time. And one yet.
Yeah?
Yeah? This is what I live. Die!
Oh my god, more? Okay. Unexpected.
Huh?
Cannot win.
No Canderous, you can attack. You are allowed. More? Really?
I'm here.
Yeah?
And we win. Anyone else?
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I've agreed to try and stop Sand People attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job.
This is the most real accent I've ever heard. You know anything about the Sand People?
Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead. They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on. I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, crate dragons, and crazy hunters. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Is this some deep-seated lore? Is this where these things came from?
Thanks for your help. I don't think... Did the company send you? I don't have time for this sort of thing. Yeah, so do we. Ah, the job.
Is this the lore explanation of why the Jawas drive these things around? Because like a long time ago, there was a mining operation by the Circa Corp, and they brought a bunch of these big old mining things, and they just couldn't hold the position. And then the Jawas were like, "Well, we'll take that. We'll take that. That's ours now. Thank you, thank you." I like the lore. I like the lore. It's good lore. So yeah, that's the canon, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Finally, we have determined the canon reason for why the Jawas drive around a big old thing. We understand now. It's because they took this specific one from from that dude. Okay, he suggested I sneak in. I mean, of course he did. So we can go to the Eastern Dune Sea or the Sand People territory. I say for now I'm gonna go to the Eastern Dune Sea. I feel like the Sand People thing is gonna be a lot harder. So we're gonna do that. Which means I should probably bring Bastila. I already have her though. What if I bring? I don't know. Who else could I bring? Jahani? Let's bring Jahani. Mission we need for the Sand People camp, but we need Bastila to take on the crate thing. Crate dragon. I don't know which is going to be harder. It could be either. It could go either way on that. Feats. Oh, I could change Jahani's because she's... should I change Jahani's or should I change... I'm trying to think here. Because we're could have a dueler lightsaber duelist, right? That could be kind of cool. Maybe we should do that. And then I could change one of the droids. I think I'm going to do that because she can use a lightsaber. And she's already halfway there, but we need to focus on her strength then if we're going to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna respec her, even though we can't actually respec her, but you know, we are gonna pretend like we're doing that. Affliction. I mean, surely, like, I'm gonna add a dark side power. I don't even care. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna see if that works. Because she is... Oh, she's not a dark side anymore. Oh, well. I don't care. Cool. We're pretending like Juhani is... she is still a dueler. But I'm gonna give her a lightsaber. So that's the tall and short of it. She's a dueler and she uses lightsabers now.
I'm here.
Okay. So we've got dual blade. We've got her using a dual double-bladed lightsaber. Actually, that's not much different, is it? It's like the same thing. Now that I think about it. Because they both use the same oh, whatever. I don't care. I don't freaking care. Alright, let's go. What I'm trying to do here is, like, try to get somebody in my party for every, like, type of weapon wielder. But I have some duplicates, which I want to get rid of. The main issue is the droids and the Jedi, because the Jedi are the only ones that can use lightsabers, and then the droids are limited purely to blasters and rifles. And maybe heavy weapons as well, so I'm kind of, like, screwed that way. So in order to use a double-bladed lightsaber, I need somebody with whatever. It's a whole thing. We're figuring out. The Eastern Dune Sea continues to a barren horizon, but there are signs that people have passed this way. The occasional stone appears to be marking. Excuse me. The occasional stone appears to be marking a path, but the logic of how they are placed is indecipherable to an outsider. What does that mean? What are you trying to say exactly? Maybe I need HK-47? Who knows? Do I need you? Are you gonna help me here? No. We're all outsiders. I don't have anybody from Tatooine. Okay, whatever. I guess we're just gonna go to over here, which actually, no, that does mean that I need HK-47 and mission. As much as it pains me to try to do this with these two characters, I believe it's our only option on what to do here. I can try with mission to stealth our way in, because that guy suggested we do that. So maybe I'll try to do that. I don't know. I wanna kind of see what happens if I just approach right now.
What?
Master? Master?
Huh? No one's gonna see this mission.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to kill all these guys. Either way. Destroyed motion sensors type 1. Oh, you know what I'm thinking right now? With the ability to place mines, this might actually be the way to do it. I really have undervalued stealth, I've realized. Really kind of undervaluing it. There's a dude just standing outside my apartment. I don't know what he's doing. Just standing there. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, dude. Kind of cringe. Yeah, man, it's almost summer. Is everyone excited for frickin' summer? It's pretty much already summer, isn't it? It's like end of, is it end? No, it's end of May, isn't it? No, it's end of June. No, summer's late. It's spring goes into June, I think. May is still spring. So it's not almost summer. It's the beginning of spring. Wow. Never mind. Because January, February, March is winter. At least around here. It depends on where you live, I suppose. Let's see. I want to cause some chaos. What do we have? We have some average frag mines.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Alright, I'm digging this. I like this. This is epic. Never mind. I've realized how fucking cool this is right now.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Oops, I didn't mean to, but you know, here we are. Alright, mission's dead. That was really cool. That went really well. Who are those guys way back there? Oh, it's just more sand warriors.
What?
Alright. And we throw a concussion grenade, and we throw a frag grenade, and we throw a concussion grenade.
What?
Is this gonna stop at any point?
Ready.
And we've won. It was not easy. We did do it. Oh, we got sand people clothing. And a gaffy stick. Oh my gosh. I think I have, I think I've got an idea how we might get into the camp, guys. I think I might have an idea how we might pull this one off. Bantha fodder. Alright, let's do it then. Can I bring a droid in? Now, does it matter, I wonder to myself, if I have the gaffy stick or not?
Acknowledgement.
Yeah?
Master.
What?
Okay, man. This is sketch. This is real sketch. Oh man, I'm sorry.
What?
I'm very focused on what I'm doing. This is actually kind of stressing me out. This whole back button cancel. Come on, guys. Come on, fellas. Let's get in there. Surely they will recognize us as fellow sand people. I feel like this is the most I've had to focus in this game for a while. So we're now in Sand People territory. I assume they'll leave us alone. We hope. We hope. Honestly, as a very like technical sort of character, Mission is really good. For just, you know, stealth abilities and demolitions especially. Which is very useful, but it's not really my playstyle to do that. At least not in this game. It feels weird. Stealth doesn't feel that useful most of the time, but I'm second guessing myself now. But still, if she engages in combat like at all, she's like decimated instantly. And usually most situations can't be just entirely stealthed through. It's just impossible. We just are gonna have to do combat at some point. There's a skeleton. There's a skeleton. Now I do wonder if they're gonna question the droid at any point. Anybody's gonna question us having a droid here. I specifically brought him because they say he can speak to the sand people. I think it was just a lie, though. I don't think it's actually true. That seemed to be what they were implying, that he kind of just lied about it, just to make himself seem more valuable so somebody would buy him. So he might be completely worthless here, in which case we would probably should bring somebody else. But I don't know who else we would bring. I mean, Bastila doesn't need to be here. Jahani doesn't need to be here. Candaris doesn't need to be here. I don't know. None of them really have anything related to the camp, right? I mean, there's other things we have to do in the camp, but none of the characters are specifically needed to be there. I did not mean to do the Jaggy quest, though. I kind of was unexpected that kind of happened the way that it did. I don't know if there was supposed to be more to it than there was. Alright, so we know where they are. So they're over here. And we're out here. But my question is, where's the caveman?
Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that we're frozen out here and that we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is where's the caveman?
Okay, no, there's other shit. How did I miss? How did I miss all the... What? Did it just not load in? Oh, I'm confused now. There's a Twi'lek here. Wait.
Ready.
Huh?
Okay, well, it's nobody important. We're looking for a Twi'lek. We're looking for Mission's brother. It's not a great sign. Not the best sign we could have gotten there. Let me disable these mines over here. I don't know why they appeared so late. Oh man. I've been watching some shows recently. I decided to just watch whatever the fuck I wanted. Like after Sabrina, I was like, well, I really needed to be in a different mood to watch this. Cuz I did not want to watch it. And then like it came down to it, I started it, and I'm like, well, I have to finish it before I watch anything else. And then, you know, but I ended up watching like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I keep wanting to say Captain Falcon for some reason. Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I finished that. I just watched that, and I was like, well, I still have to go back to Sabrina if I'm gonna watch anything else. I gotta finish it. Gotta finish it. And then I did. And I was like, well, that was really disappointing. So I kind of just like Today I was working, and I was like, well, I can just turn something on in the background. I don't know why I haven't thought to do this before. I've always, like, just... Because I have my computer set up in the back room, my, like, laptop. So it just never really was something that I decided to do, and I felt like it would kind of distract me anyways. Holy crap. They turned on Rumble for this. I can feel the fucking banthas moving. Wow, that's bizarre. Kind of cool, though. Kind of cool, though. Low-key, kind of epic. Alright, so we've got the Dune Sea and the Eastern Dune Sea, which we can't really go to, supposedly, at the moment. I don't know. We tried to go there the other time, but we'll just stick over here and finish what we got to do over here before we try to go over there. If that makes sense. Hello, fellow sand person. I too am a sand man. But I was looking through to try to find some show to watch, like something I wanted to watch. And I went back to some of the older like Marvel shows that I hadn't finished yet. And the first one that popped up was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I was like, well, I could watch that. I could go back and try to finish that. And so I decided to do that. And so I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now. Apparently I hadn't watched as much of it as I thought I had. Because I remember really liking it when it came out, and I thought I saw a whole bunch of it, but apparently I'd only seen the first 3 seasons, and then I didn't watch. I'm on season 4. I'm watching season 4 right now, and I don't know. It's fine. It's a fun show. It's definitely I'm enjoying it more than Sabrina. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was when they introduced the Inhuman stuff that I'm just not as interested in that. Like, it seemed really cool. I remember this show seeming really cool at the time. It seems really old right now. I'm watching it and I'm like, wow, this is just like, I remember when this was exciting, and now it's just kind of like, well, none of this really matters. You know, because the cool thing about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was it was the first, like, spin-off show from the MCU, so it was the first thing to, like, have that weight of, like, oh, wow, look at this multimedia empire of things. Like, all of this show, this show matters. Stuff that happens in this show is going to matter to the movies. And then, and now you look back and you're like, well, no, actually, never mind. It's not true. And so it kind of, in retrospect, makes the show look a little less interesting. A lot less interesting. But, yeah, the Inhumans thing, I remember when they started that, it was like Marvel's way of, like, kind of adapting the mutants into the Marvel Universe, because they didn't really have mutants, and they couldn't call them mutants because they didn't own the X-Men yet. So they're like, they're Inhumans. And they're powered by Terrigen mists. And then the whole show kind of became about Inhumans, and it was like, they're not like the Inhumans from the comics, who are like people that live on the moon and have power. There's a whole like organization of people. There's a whole like species of people on the moon called the Inhumans. They actually made a show called Marvel's Inhumans, which totally fucking tanked because nobody liked it. I tried to watch it, and it was not good. I'll give it that. It was not a good show. Which is disappointing because I really like the Inhumans in the comics. I've always thought it was really cool, especially Black Bolt. I think Black Bolt is one of the cooler Marvel characters that just gets no screen time. Black Bolt's great. I'm a big fan. If you know nothing about Black Bolt, the Sand People Warriors obviously recognize you and is astounded that you are here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets outside, but it is ineffective at close range.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Quickly tell him we are not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here, say we want peace.
Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
We're trying to avoid it. We don't want to walk into, like, dude. You can't seem to understand, and the Sand People Chieftain's tone is obvious. He clearly despises all outsiders.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Why are you able to speak with the Sand People when I can't?
Extrapolation. I understand that you are force-sensitive, Master, but I lack sufficient knowledge to make an accurate assumption. Hypothesis.
They took our clothes.
Perhaps your ability does not take the place of actual language study when the subject is out of the ordinary. Or perhaps the Sand People confuse your ability because they actively refuse to communicate with most outsiders. I have no data on this, sadly.
It's interesting. Tell him we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
No. I do want to know if he has the Aziz, the Jawas. Do you have the Jawas?
Translation. He refuses to waste breath on you until you are proven to be an ally of his people. He seems quite adamant about it. Please, let me blast him, Master.
It's not a good idea. We're in their camp. We're gonna die. What does he want?
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him.
Oh, okay.
Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on the
Reduce. Reduce. Attacks must stop altogether. You can't just keep attacking them. That's the whole reason we're here.
Translation. He says that will never happen, Master. Ignorant outsiders continually desecrate their most reverential customs. This will always demand a response, an attitude I can respect. Protocol. From his perspective, a reduction is already a large step. It is doubtful you will get agreement on much more than that.
I don't know what reduction means. That could mean absolutely nothing, though. I can get your vaporators, though. I guess it's better than nothing.
Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Bro, I just stealthed my way into your camp just to talk to you, and you don't think I'm gonna come back? You don't think I could come back if I wanted to? Alright, so they're not gonna attack us anymore, I guess. What a weird situation this is. I don't know what at all to make of it. I don't remember what order I had these in, but it's fine. Now we need... what did I have for mission? The 4-5? Probably the 4-5, yeah. It's not great, but it helps to increase her dexterity. Where is Albar's rifle? There it is. It's like, I was about to freak out a little bit, because I was like, wait, surely it's gotta be here. That's useless. We've got the flamethrower and a shield disruptor. I don't know about the shield disruptor. Let's give him an advanced gravity thing. And, we're still using, yeah, that. Okay, we're saving. Oh, man. I feel at least like I have an understanding of what we're doing here. So, I feel somewhat confident. about our situation.
What?
We're figuring things out as we go along. I feel like I'm learning, you know? Battles aren't nearly as fast as they used to be, which is making a difference, I think. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I need to make sure. Griff was captured during a Sand People raid on one of the mining camps. Okay.
Hey there. What can I do?
Talk. What is there to talk about? Those Sand People took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters.
We'll get him back.
I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
True. Can argue with that.
Statement.
I'd like to know more about your functionality.
I know some.
I already talked to him. I forgot. I think after we do the Sand People thing, I might try to repair him, but my repair ability is not great, so I think I have to use the droid, but I'm not sure if it'll let me use that. I've already talked about that, haven't I? I've already mentioned this. So yeah, I've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'm only like maybe halfway through season 4, but I do remember it being a lot more exciting, and now that I'm watching it in like 2021, I'm like, well, this show isn't nearly as like epic as I remember it being. It definitely just feels like a TV show from like whenever it was that it came out. But early on, I remember the cool thing about it was, it was made by Joss Whedon, and I've always liked what he did. Like with his thing. I've always said this is like he'll start with stereotypes and then develop the characters in a natural way to evolve them so far past like what you would expect that they just become unrecognizable, like, between seasons. So you go to, like, season 4. Like, you go to, like, season 9 of Buffy, right? Or, actually, there were only, like, 7 seasons, I think, of Buffy. But you go to Buffy, like, season 7, and the characters are, like, just completely different from how they were in season 1. In season 1, it was, like, very stereotypical, like, the nerdy girl, the kind of dorky guy, who falls for the pretty girl. You know, you've got Buffy, who's she's a pretty girl, but she's a bit spunky. You know, she's like kind of not very preppy. She's not really a cheerleader. She's just kind of doesn't really fit in, but she's like, you know, whatever. And then you got like Cordelia, who's like the preppy, bitchy, like mean girl, you know. All these stereotypes, and then these characters just become completely different. Like Cordelia is one of my favorite characters, I think, from that, because especially when they bring her back in Angel, and she just becomes like one of the best characters. It's just incredible how much of a difference. Like, and that's what he does. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was kind of the same way. And I feel like at least the first 2 seasons, they were on a roll with what the show was. Like, it was really good. And then I went and I watched the 3rd season sometime. I don't remember the 3rd season that well, but I think it was decent. I don't remember. But yeah, I definitely think I would recommend it. I think it's one of the more underrated, of the Marvel shows, for sure. It was really good. It started really well. I don't know. I have to watch the rest of it to like see if I still like it as much in the later seasons. But season 4 has just kind of been okay. I do kind of watch it in the background, so I'm not fully paying attention, but they're introducing like they do some stuff to like bring in the larger Marvel universe, like they brought in the Kree through the Terrigen Mists and all of that. Like, then they bring in like the Asgardians. They've had Lady Sif on the show. She just showed up looking for another Asgardian. And, you know, whatever else they do. I don't know. It's a really interesting show. Now they have Ghost Rider in season 4. That was kind of the big marketing appeal of season 4 was Ghost Rider. And he's cool. He's definitely, like, the special effects and everything are really well done. I like it. I think it's cool, but it does seem like they're also doing that book from I forget what it's called. It's kind of like the
Greetings
Necronomicon.
again from the office.
Oh, I forgot. I can redeem the gaffy
I
sticks.
see that, but do you have the all-important chieftain's gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Just the regular
And I'll
ones
take
for
those
now.
off your hands, but the real prize is still out there.
Wait, you didn't pay me for
Yes,
those?
we're still waiting for you to return with the sample. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible. And I would remind you that you did
There may be a non-violent
I
solution
should
to
remind
this.
you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Very well, though Of course. For your needs here, we maintain... Farewell.
So I did get credits for that. Okay. I should go back to the... Oh, a swoop jock, I know I don't have the crazy suicide parts you're looking for. I want to ask about bounties. Okay, right. What do you have available for purchase? Do you have any moisture vaporizer? I may, but that is not something I usually sell to spacers. You don't look like a moisture farmer. What do you want them for? It's not really a concern, is it? No, I suppose not. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, let me tell you what I have, then. Well, I have 2 of the finest vaporizers that Circa Corporation produces. Of course, they only produce 1 model right now. Price is 400 credits for the pair. I won't break them up. They function best when linked together. Could you be persuaded to lower the price? Well, I don't think that's very likely. I have to cover my cost, you know. Circa cost, not yours. Who cares about their money? Can't do it. Just can't. I'll have to come up with the money. That's really not that much, so sure. Fine. I assume you'll be able to handle the deployment of them. They're surprisingly light. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. No problem. We've got the vaporators, baby. So we take those back, and they, we still need the chieftain's thing. I don't know how we're gonna get that, though. Don't know how we're gonna be able to complete the quest without the chieftain's stick. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I am looking for the peaceful solution. I am looking for it. I am trying to figure it out. I don't think we should just slaughter the sand people where they stand. I think they have a right to be around. They're kind of like hippies, you know. They're like, stop bothering us. That's a bad analogy. Hey, bro. Taking a break from the swoop track. Perhaps you'll relax with I have something to sell you. Let's have a look. I have a raid plate. The bread and butter of the hunter. I'll take whatever you have off your hands for a fair price. Yeah. I have a raid plate. I have a raid plate. Yep, got a raid plate. Yep. I have a raid plate. I probably don't need that. Oh my god, where are they? Don't know if I need extras of like a response package. I'll get rid of one of those. There you are. Surely there's nothing else I can... We got 2 stun rays. Let's get rid of one of stun rays. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. But now I have done it, so... It's too late. Too late to apologize. Oh well.